What's going on, brothers and sisters, Republican brothers and sisters? I'm your big boss man, Dickhead. Don't you forget it. But I love you Republicans, oh baby, especially the ones of you who vote and don't pay no taxes. Which is exactly what I'm here to talk with you about right now. Taxes, specifically. Why we Republicans do not want to pay taxes, and why successful Republicans do not pay any taxes. First of all, has to do with that wonderful tax loophole called the offshore corporation. Of course, when you have enough money, you can move it all offshore, outside the reach of the U.S. government. And you got your accountants, and you got your lawyers, you got your legislators up there in Washington drafting up big old loophole laws you drive your Mack trucks right through. Most important thing is crying about the deficit, balancing the budget, cutting and slashing government spending. But truth be known, Republicans don't care about balancing no budget. I'll tell you why. It's because we know that we're way past the point of no return in terms of balancing no damn federal budget. The old donkey crack Clinton, he balanced the budget back when that was just luck, you know. He just riding an economic bubble of the technological type. Anyways, and then of course the Bushes came in and he popped the bubble, the real estate bubble, and well, we won't talk about that. We're going to talk about putting it all on credit cards, especially for war, borrowing money to wage war so Republicans can make money in their military manufacturing businesses and supplying the troops with everything they need all around the world. Why, that old Bush was brilliant. He waged all those military operations in Iraq. It was all off the books on borrowed money. No authorization by Congress. But that's another story. We know that no matter how much you cut or slash in government spending, those deficits ain't ever going to balance. Let's get real. We're way past the point of being able to balance our budgets and erase all deficits in this country. We're Republicans. We don't have to save when we can charge it. So we'll just go ahead and use up the last of America's credit, no problem, to make money, waging wars. Oh, excuse me, keeping the peace all around the world, like the world's firemen, that's right, and supplying the world with weaponry. Not just to the Pentagon, but to all the Pentagons around the world, for all the governments in the world. That's what it's all about, making the money. That's what it's always been all about. That's what it's going to keep being all about. Get real. Until every last drop of America's credit's been used up for us to make some money. Let's face it. That $3 trillion deficit so far out of sight, you can't even see it with a high-powered telescope. Why, they'd have to legalize drugs if they ever wanted to come close to balancing the budget. And erasing the deficits in these states. Why? We Republicans, though, we got our hands into too many of those drug rehab and private prison and incarceration and Justice Department business, locking them up for doing whatever they want to do with their money because we decided long ago that we're going to outlaw whatever commodities we decide are too popular. That was a Republican idea. That's worked great. You just find a product that people like that gets them a little loaded and you outlaw it. So instantly you got yourself an entire criminal class of non-violent offenders to fill up our prisons. And to pay for our bail bondsman services and our drug rehab services and our therapy services and every other type of service and every other type of product, drug testing products, other kinds of things that those druggies need once they get popped, busted, incarcerated. That's right. Last thing you want to do is legalize drugs. We can't go legalizing drugs. Why, that would get rid of our customers for our prison system and our rehab industry. That would get the street dealers off the street if everybody could go to a store and buy it. What the effing hell is going on with that donkey crap proposal? We can't do that. Illegal drugs is big business, even if legalization did balance the budget in all these states. Ain't gonna happen. And it still wouldn't balance the federal budget. Not after we let them donkey crats go hog wild. And we'll know. And it'll never be balanced when we Republicans with our offshore corporations ain't gonna let them tax us on the money we make. Because that's what Republicans stand for. So you just get used to it. Wake up and get with it. Be Republican or be left behind, you lefty liberal tree-hugging lily lover. I'm Dick Head, your Republican big boss man, and you ain't. In fact, you ain't even rich enough to be a Republican. Oh, yeah.